Hey YouTube. We are at French's Mountain. You can check out the YouTube video up here in the corner of the previous blog that I did here, and I have scoped out some Milky Way locations, and we finally have a gorgeous clear night here, and I'm going to take advantage of it, and I'm going to shoot some, I'm thinking 50mm shots and possibly a quick 28mm panorama as well. So it is already blue hour. I am late, and let's just get started hiking, but thankfully it is a very quick hike, so let's get started. It is not too dark in here, but I feel like these settings are a pretty accurate representation of what I'm visually seeing. Maybe a little dark. That might, no, that's pretty about what I see. But what I'm loving right now is the fireflies everywhere. I kind of just want to leave like my backup camera just in the woods down here. Get like a firefly time lapse. But I'm putting the camera away because it's heavy and I'm having a hard time breathing already. Oh, well, honestly, that was a bit scary. So I've hiked this hike several times, twice, I believe. So once last year, 1 year prior, or maybe 2 years prior. So there's a loop, and we've always gone up the other way that I just went up. So I was following the trail, making sure I followed the markers, but at night it's a little bit more challenging because it's harder to find those markers. But luckily they're reflective, so I could still see with my headlamp. But I kept going and I kept going and I kept going, and I'm just like, what the heck? All the usual markers that I'm familiar with aren't here. There's a very iconic set of stairs, which I'll put up over here, a photo, that I was waiting to go past. And I never ran into it. So I'm like, I have got to be on the wrong trail. But turns out, I just went the typical down route. I went up the down route, which in my opinion was actually a lot harder. So my glutes are on fire. But it is blue hour. I want to get these shots started, at least for the foreground. And yeah, so let's get shooting. Well, it's definitely getting darker, and unfortunately I think, I was taking some shots and I pulled out photo pills just to double check the alignment, and I think once it actually gets dark, I think the core is going to be over here, and I wanted it to be here. So I think I'm too late to get the shot that I want, which is a real bummer. But I'm here, I'm going to make the most of it, and this might be a little bit of a quicker night than I was expecting. I'm just not exactly sure how I'm gonna frame this the way I want to. I don't know, we'll see. Well, my foreground shots are pretty much done. I'm going to set up a time lapse up here on the hill, and I think I might go get my bug hat. I'm kind of regret not bringing it because the bugs are pretty dang bad. Yeah, I think I'm gonna break out the 50mm real quick from this composition and get some foreground shots, because I think the Milky Way actually might line up where I want it to, but maybe not, because I think, like, right at this moment, it's probably at the right angle or right position, because I can see Scorpius right now, and knowing what I know about the Milky Way core and Teres, the star that's in Rho Ophiuchi, I don't think it's going to get dark quick enough. So this location is definitely a May, April, or early June, if that works out. So maybe I'll get my bug hat, maybe I won't. I think I'm calling it a little close. because I got to be here like right when it's dark, so I probably won't go get it. Well, so far I'm feeling really, really good about the 50mm mosaic I just took. It ended up being, I think, 7x3, and I did a focus stack of the foreground with 50mm as well, so I'm really excited how this is going to turn out. And now I'm going to get moving on to taking the sky for my 28mm panorama I did. Not exactly sure how many shots wide I'm going to do. Probably 6, knowing how wide I need for 180 degrees, and that should be good. And I'm going to do 2 rows for that. I'm pretty sure that's all I'll need. So I should be wrapped up here pretty quick in the next about 20 minutes. I ended up taking some nice little single shots with the Canon 6D, and I'm sure you enjoyed that little time lapse at the beginning of the video that was taken with the 6D as well, going from blue hour kind of into night, so that was pretty cool. But let's get on with shooting the rest of the panorama with the 28mm. All right, we're all wrapped up. Let's head on out of here. Oh hey, we found the stairs. Well, thanks so much for watching the video, guys, and I hope you enjoy these epic shots.